Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future, okay? You will know best how it resonates for you and where it fits on your timeline, all right? So we'll just jump right in and see what does Spirit need you to know right now. What's important at this time? What is important right now? Justice in reverse. Ooh. The Four of Wands in reverse. Something being unfair about someone leaving a place. Leaving a place, leaving a community, leaving a home. A betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. Something about a long-term investment or putting a lot of time and energy and effort into something. Ultimate betrayal, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool, a new beginning, a leap of faith, okay? Okay, let's see. What is Justice in reverse? What is Justice in reverse here? The Hanged Man. That someone was stuck. Punishment. The Moon. An illusion. Okay. The Eight of Swords, punishment. Yeah, I was already getting that here. Okay, this has to do with someone's punishment for some sort of an injustice that they created, okay? For something they did that was unfair, unjust, morally wrong, or just even legally wrong. I don't know, okay? This has to do with someone's punishment. 57, again. Some sort of a battle, some sort of a competition. Somebody defending themselves, standing up for themselves during a competition. The Moon, the illusion is the punishment. The illusion is the punishment, okay? Something being switched around is the punishment for something. I don't know what that means, but Four of Wands reverse. That's the message. The message about somebody leaving a place, a community, a home. And some sort of generational wealth, a lot of money. An inheritance of some sorts, okay? A lot of money. What's the Ten of Swords? The Wheel of Fortune. This is someone's karma for the betrayal. Okay? Somebody is getting karma for an ultimate betrayal. And it's something about the illusion being the punishment, okay? And that's why I want to say, like, somebody using their discernment right now is very important, okay? Like, what applies to you and what doesn't apply to you, okay? And who really stabbed someone in the back? Right? Who really was it? Okay, because that's the person getting karma. The Eight of Wands, yeah, something coming in quickly. Or it's an attack, someone being attacked, the Sun. That's the truth, okay? The truth is that somebody is going to get exposed for the betrayal, all right? Or you know who attacked someone, okay? Something about the illusion being the punishment. So what's the Seven of Coins? The Fool in reverse. The Seven of Cups, 77. Something is not what you think it is, okay? The Fool in reverse, that there's no new beginning, that you're not getting a new beginning. You are getting a new beginning, okay? It's not what you think it is. Okay, one more. Listen to your freaking intuition. Listen to your intuition. If you know you didn't stab someone in the back, then don't sit there and ask yourself if you deserve something because you stabbed someone in the back when you know you didn't. Okay? If you know that you had someone's back, then it's not about you, okay? I feel like Spirit wants to talk to someone today specifically, okay? The Nine of Wands, yeah. Who protected someone? Okay, who protected someone? And who stabbed someone in the back? Who left someone truly abandoned and alone, and who was there for someone and had someone's back? You know it, okay? You know that you were there for someone, that you protected someone, and someone knows it too, okay? Like if this is someone else, collective, you know that someone here protected you, okay? And you know that someone had your back. And you know that somebody did not betray you and did not leave you abandoned and alone, okay? But someone else did. And that someone is getting karma. And their karma and their punishment is the illusion, okay? But whoever you are that this message is for, even if you are, and here's where it gets tricky, even if you feel like there's an illusion in front of you, and you're confused, you're not the one that the illusion is for. Okay? Does that make sense? Remember, I just heard remember what I said, okay? This could be something in the past, something that somebody said to you in the past. Remember what I said, okay? Judgment, remember what someone said, okay? You know what the judgment is, all right? This is someone's judgment for betrayal or for doing something to someone, okay? Betraying them in a way or stabbing them in the back, okay? Think about a circus, okay? Think about a circus. Again, the Nine of Swords. Okay, someone here is really stuck in their head, like they're really overthinking something. Or they're anxious, they're worried, okay? Nervous, scared, anxious, worried. About what? About a palm tree. About some sort of stability, security. A palm tree, something being stable, something being secure. There's a snake in the garden. Okay, that's what this is about. There is a snake in the garden. There's a snake in the garden. Okay, and they can't be there. All right. Yeah, something isn't balanced out yet completely, okay? Something still needs to balance out here. Okay, anything else about that? This has to do with a woman. someone being protected. Okay, this has to do with protection. Protecting a woman, protecting someone, or a woman being protected, okay? Tell me more about this illusion here, the moon and entrapment. That's justice. Okay, this has to do with karmic justice. This is karma. This is someone's karma. Is that they are confused, they're in an illusion, and look, not you. Okay, so, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you, all right? In the collective, whoever I'm talking to, it's not you, okay? I'm not talking to you. That this is your karma. This is the person's karma that betrayed you, or the person's karma that stabbed someone in the back, the person that has karma coming to them for good reason, okay? This is justice. All right. No snakes in the garden, right? The Queen of Wands. This has to do with the Queen of Wands. And lovers, a relationship, lovers. Okay. A true love connection. And somebody being left out in the cold and being abandoned. Being left alone. The Hierophant, the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is you feeling rejected. Emperor. Feeling a sense of rejection. A snake in the garden. Look, it says Adam and Eve on it, right? And they're standing in the Garden of Eden, right? And there's a snake wrapped around the tree. No snakes in the garden, all right? Emperor. That's the message. That's the message, okay? This has to do with a wish fulfillment, the Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, betrayal, and somebody working together with a King of Cups. Someone is going to have a tower moment about working together with a King of Cups. Okay. Or something to do with a King of Cups, okay? Or you're going to have the shocking realization, or you're going to have a shocking epiphany about something, and it has to do with a King of Cups, okay? And a Queen of Wands, maybe. Yeah, something about friends, okay? A friends group, a party, a celebration. All right. Or a third person or something like that. Okay, tell me about this betrayal, Ten of Swords. The Page of Pentacles, it has to do with an investment. It has to do with an offer, a bribe. A bribe. Betraying someone for money. Betraying someone for some sort of financial gain, for some sort of a payment, okay? The Page of Cups. Yeah, something here is a rejection, or somebody's going to get rejected, okay? Somebody's going to get rejected. Not you, again. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person that's getting karma, okay? They're going to get rejected. Yeah, and this has to do with love. All right, true love, a heart. Mice. Yeah, there's people around. There's mice around. There's guards around. Okay. There's people around. They're, scurrying. They're trying to find things. Right? There's mice around here. Okay. Anchor. Something about an anchor. Something about a ship. Something about the coast. Okay. Anchor. 35. All right. Okay. Anything else here for whoever you are? The Five of Pentacles. Something about being abandoned, left out in the cold, being left alone. Okay. I feel like you're telling yourself that you did this to someone, okay? Or you're telling yourself that you abandoned someone or you left someone out in the cold, okay? When in reality, you were the only one that protected someone. Okay? You were the only one that protected someone. Look, the collective could have been abandoned and left out in the cold by a lot of people. A lot. I feel like something here does not apply to a specific person, even if they feel like it does. Okay? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, you can feel good about yourself, okay? You can feel content with yourself. You can feel good about yourself in some sort of way. What's that about? A house. When it comes to a house, or this has to do with somebody being self-centered and arrogant in a house, or being like boastful about a house, leaving someone abandoned, okay? The Market. Okay, so this has to do with someone, this could have been you in the collective. You could have gone somewhere, you could have gone to a certain location, a certain house, a building somewhere in the town, okay? That's where somebody could have betrayed you, I don't know. Or that's where the person was. Wherever you went to a house, you went to a building, you went to a location. Anything else about that? The Emperor. Something is not switched around with the Emperor. The Emperor did not get switched around. No, the Emperor is the Emperor, and the Emperor is the King, okay? And that did not get switched around, all right? This has to do with a Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Has to do with a Queen of Pentacles who is independent, self-sufficient, something about money, career, job, someone's money, how someone makes their money, a lot of money. This could have to do, again, with something about a bribe, maybe. Four of Swords in reverse, yeah. A state of anxiety, a lack of peace. But why, though? The Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Two of Wands. This has to do with a group of people, okay? Multiple people, friends, somebody's friends, or they're people that they're surrounded with, and a choice for a new beginning. A choice for a new beginning? This has to do with someone's choice to have a new beginning. What do you mean? The King of Wands. This has to do with the King of Wands and a choice that they have for a new beginning. And a Queen of Wands. And the King of Swords. And the Nine of Wands, protection. This has to do with protection, okay? And love. Or protecting love, okay? Or protecting someone's pure heart, or protecting the innocent. Who protected the innocent? Who didn't? Who betrayed the innocent? Who left the innocent out alone? And who protected the innocent, okay? Between a King of Wands, a King of Swords, and a Queen of Wands, who protected the innocent truly? All right? You know who it was. You know it was you, okay? So, okay, anything else about this betrayal and the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords? This has to do with someone being trapped, imprisoned, stuck, getting stuck. The Ace of Swords, you know the truth. Okay, you know the truth here. That something is a trap. The Empress, you know the truth, all right? And you're overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. Okay, you're overthinking it. Eight of Cups, somebody walking away, you're overthinking that. You're overthinking the walking away part or leaving someone out and abandoned part. You're overthinking that part. Because that's not where the choice is. That's not where your choice is. That wasn't the choice. That wasn't the choice. You haven't made the choice yet. Okay, wait a minute. So maybe you're overthinking something here because you feel like you've already made a choice and you made the wrong choice because you didn't know something. But no, that's where I feel like you're wrong. Something played out the exact way it was supposed to, okay? But the real choice for you, it hasn't come yet. It's coming in the future, okay? So, yeah. But see it like this. It's like you haven't made the choice yet. Or your choice is still coming up. But Spirit already kind of knows what you're going to choose. So because of that, because of the future, to protect the future and to protect the choice that you're going to make in the future, because you feel like you might be overthinking something about, you feel like something repeated from the past and you made the wrong choice again, but actually you didn't. Okay, because again, something played out the exact way it was supposed to. And the actual choice of changing the future, it hasn't come yet. It's coming in the future. And for that reason, something has to be protected when you make that choice. Right? Because there's people around you. There's a snake in the garden. And Spirit is like trying to create a safe path for you in the future because you haven't made your choice yet. You didn't betray someone. You didn't abandon someone. You didn't leave someone alone. You didn't make the wrong choice. If anything, I feel like you were the only one that actually protected someone. You were the only one, okay? Anything else? Death. Yeah, this has to do with death. Money for a death. 9 of coins. A lot of money for a death. Okay. So you're going to have your epiphany when it comes to a bribe or somebody receiving some sort of payment, okay, or taking money for a death. That's where you're going to have your epiphany, okay? That's what someone is being punished for. It's not about someone being abandoned or that you feel like you left someone unprotected or someone was alone. That's not where the punishment is coming in. It's coming in for the bribe or the death, the betrayal, okay? And your choice has not come yet, okay? Your choice is coming up in the near future. This right now has to do with the King of Swords, okay? Yeah, the Emperor, look, the fact that somebody walked away for the Emperor here, the fact that someone walked away, that was always meant to happen. That was never the choice, okay? That somebody walks away, that was always meant to happen. That's not the choice. This has to do with lovers, a relationship, a soul connection, a soulmate, a higher soulmate, okay? And something being switched around. The reason why something is being switched around in a certain way is because of the choice that's coming up for you. That comes after someone walks away, okay? If you get what I'm saying, the choice is not to stop someone from leaving. The choice is, what do you do after someone left, right? That's why something has to get switched around, okay? Does that make sense to someone? I hope it does. Yeah, this is about protecting the future, okay? And doing something secretly, the hermit, or holding the wisdom about what's coming up in the future, and doing something alone. Doing something alone, keeping something to yourself, a love offer or a gesture of love, okay? All right. Yeah, it's the plan, all right? It's the divine plan. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys, okay? Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.